So what's going on, everyone? Yes, there was a little bit of a hiatus for a couple different reasons, and I will have a video at some point where I explain the reasons behind the hiatus. But it is over, and this video is being recorded on Monday. It is probably going up either Thursday or Friday. So you've probably already seen that over on my second channel, CL Williams, that I have uploaded a new video, which is the audio of my poem Last Christmas. So I thought I would just upload a video here talking about how the poem came about and where you can check this poem out. So in 2019, I did a lot of work with Black Hare Press. If you've seen some of the other videos and you already know. And they were putting together a Christmas anthology, Eerie Christmas. This is the hardcover version. There is a paperback version as well. And when it was first announced, I remember posting something. I said, hey, I think I've got an idea, but if I do something, my idea would make for a better poem than a story. And the person in charge of Black Hare Press at the time was like, well, I'm not against the few poems ending up in the book. And I was trying to write something, and I didn't know exactly what the plan was as far as like word count and stuff like that. Plus, I had already started working on my first release for 2020. So the deadline came and went, and I didn't think anything of it. I had a half-finished poem. I'll worry about it at some other point in time. Well, luck has it, Black Hare Press, with their first few books, they did this thing called Five Club, where if you were able to get 5 drabbles in the first 5 books, you were part of Five Club. We did a little contest where someone else won some masterclass, I think, with an author of their choosing. I think that was it. Well, I managed to get 5 drabbles in the first 5 books, making myself part of Five Club. Well, we were presented with a second chance to get into Eerie Christmas. And that was to write a drabble for Eerie Christmas. So I messaged the person in charge at the time and said, hey, if I can, since there are some, by this point, I want to say 5 and 6 were out and 7 and 8 had release dates. So we're now past the initial 5 at this point. So I messaged the person and said, hey, I noticed there are some poems in Worlds and Angels. Could I still make my potential drabble for Eerie Christmas into a poem? And I was given the okay. And we could submit, I believe, it was either up to 3 or up to 5 submissions. So I look at my half-finished poem, which at this point is now at about 130 words. So I'm like, okay. I already knew how I was going to end the poem. I knew how I was going to start the poem. So I was like, okay, I just need to find the best 100 words to do for this particular piece. So I condensed it down to 100 words, submitted that. I know I submitted some other stuff. Like I said, I either submitted 2 additional pieces or I submitted 4 additional pieces. And I got the contract back that I was indeed accepted, and the one that was accepted was my poem Last Christmas. And to anyone that is following this channel from seeing me at Comic-Cons, you've probably seen this book on the table, even in times where Christmas is not exactly a thing. I know the first and technically only event I had of 2020, which was in February, this was the best-selling book. So my poem is basically about how Christmas gets canceled because of Santa coming to his own demise. If you would like to read it, I will have links in the description below for how you can purchase this. And I will also have the link to the audio version that's over on my other channel. So, the first time it was published was in Christmas 2019 for Eerie Christmas. Like I said, there is the hardcover, there is the paperback, and it is also available on the Kindle. However, earlier this year, I put out my first compilation book, Elsewhere. And Elsewhere, for those that don't know, is a collection of all my poems that have appeared, you guessed it, elsewhere. So, if you want to just read a nice dark Christmas collection, you have Eerie Christmas to check out. And for those that are following this channel for me, I did a couple small little alterations for its appearance in Elsewhere. And because I do feel like I'm going to probably end up getting asked about it, yes, the other pieces have ended up finding a home in another book. That video will be for another time. It will be before Christmas because of Christmas being very, very close. And I will be sharing that probably next week. I think for right now, I'm going to stick with just one video a week, and maybe we can build back up to 2 videos a week once everything's back up and running. But like I said, in the description below, I will have links so you can pick up a copy of Eerie Christmas or Elsewhere. The link for Eerie Christmas will send you to Amazon, where you can pick which version you want, be it hardcover, paperback, or digital. Elsewhere, there's only the paperback and the digital. This book is not exactly thick enough to be turned into a hardcover book. And as far as going back to uploading on this channel, I'm going to have the next video up for the stuff that did not make Eerie Christmas but still saw the release. And hopefully at the beginning of the year, I will be able to do a video explaining the hiatus. But for now, it's going to be 1 video a week, and it'll probably be on Fridays for anyone that wants to check that out on here. And I'm going to try to have something uploaded weekly or even twice a week over on the audio channel for the C.L. Williams official channel. And to anyone that wants to see what I do when I'm not writing, I do have another channel called Let's Watch a Movie. It is a movie channel where I talk about my love of movies, the movies I've bought, the movies I go see in theaters, the occasional review. And I do want to give everyone the heads up. Things are run a little bit differently over there. But that is going to do it for this one. If you are new to this channel, hit that subscribe button. If you like what you see, leave a thumbs up. Comment down below if you are interested in checking out Elsewhere or Eerie Christmas. And be sure to check out my second channel where I do audio versions of my poems and short stories. That is where you can go and listen to Last Christmas. But that is going to do it for this one. Thank you all for watching, and I will catch you on the next one.